It's actually kind of like a real wedding day. It was sort of semi-stressful. Lots of fittings.
You shouted at me. It's very like a real wedding day.
Yeah, it rained. It was, it was, but it all turned out right in the end. I think we got about 10 seconds of actual sunshine, which they managed to film. But it was really windy and rainy.
It was a lovely spread, though.
Lovely spread.
Lovely spread.
Lovely spread, yeah.
Very difficult cake
Free
to cut.
bar?
Yes.
Free
Of
bar,
course, the Bransons
yes.
put on a free bar. Come on, he's Irish.
We cut the cake with a sword. It was all very
Standard.
dramatic. Yeah.
And that was filmed in Suffolk, am I right?
Yes.
How was that to film there? Somewhere slightly different?
Yeah, it was lovely. I mean, this
Really
movie
nice,
definitely deals with very different locations, which was fun.
Yeah.
And that was a really lovely place, actually.
Yeah.
A really lovely
Really
place.
nice.
And a church on the grounds, handy.
Very handy.
You know, just to get married and then pop on home. Yeah.
And actually, didn't Phyllis film Lovejoy there?
She did.
So she was very familiar with the grounds. In fact, I think she knew
The sons,
the family that
the
owned
sons
Yeah.
remembered her.
And I stayed on the grounds. And I
Yes.
stayed in Lovejoy Cabin 1.
That's right. Yeah,
Did
and
you?
I was in
Yeah.
Lovejoy Cabin too. Which is,
They were, what they called? They're not called Lovejoy.
Yeah, they were.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, wicked. I used to love
stay there.
Lovejoy.
I know, me too.
And you were talking about filming locations, obviously France. What was that like?
It was amazing. Yeah, it was really special. It looks so good, and that's what it looked like. I couldn't believe my eyes every day that we were shooting there. The villa overlooks the sea, and it's so blue, and the colours are just amazing. You see it on screen.
I have a photo that I took of Jim and Laura and background, and every time I show it to them, they're like, "Oh, that's cool. So is that just the green screen? Because it looks so perfect. It looks
did
too
it?
perfect." Yeah.
And am I right in thinking that you had your 40th birthday on set?
You're right.
Yeah.
I did.
How was that?
Which
Big
is hilarious because it was 5 years early.
That was in Suffolk.
That was in Suffolk. Yeah, that was on my wedding day. I also had my 40th birthday. My fake wedding day.
And how did the Downton family celebrate for you?
Oh, Rob said actually my present was in the mail. I still haven't got it, actually, weirdly. No, it was lovely. It was great. And we had a big cake and we had a curry.
Cake and a curry. Nice.
Nice. And I'd like to talk a little bit about your character's journey. How was that to play out and see something a little bit different from you?
Yeah, it was nice. That's why I love it when we bring new blood into Downton. So we have the Hollywood film crew and the stars coming, and it just takes characters off in different directions. So obviously Thomas was just fascinated, as all the staff were, with Hollywood. And he embarked upon a new sort of friendship with limitless possibilities, let's say that, which is the name of my band.
Nice. And what was it like working with Dominic?
It's an angst-ridden folk group.
Okay.
Very melancholy. Earthy, though, you know?
You're not going to get him back
I'm
now.
sure it's great.
Alan sometimes does a
And
guest spot on the
Dominic?
mandolin. He's a demon on the mandolin.
And the triangle.
And the triangle.
And Dominic?
And Dominic West had amazing teeth. He's got the best, biggest, whitest teeth I've ever seen in my life. Intimidating at first, but once you get to know him, you're like, wow, I love your teeth.
Good.
It was good. It was better than good. It was unbelievable.
Tuppence, why do you think Downton is so loved by fans?
I think that it's both Julian's characters that people keep returning to see. They also get to see this world, which I think has always been appealing to on a global scale. This kind of English history change and evolve, and he's just a master at writing characters that audiences want to invest in, and that they keep coming back time and time again to watch.
Well, that's the thing. You guys have worked together for a long time now. Was it like returning to family and friends, being on the set of this movie again?
Yeah, it's like going home at Christmas. You know? So you're with your family, but only for a short time.
Which is a good thing.
It's a good thing.
So they get irritating after a while.
No, I'm joking. No, it is lovely. It really is.
And it's a lot of the same crew returning as
Yeah.
well, so that builds into that sense of family that Alan was alluding to before.
Yeah.
I think every cast says that we're all one big happy family, and it's up to you whether you want to believe that or not. But we are all one big happy family, right?
Yeah, Rob. Yeah.
But a lot of you have gone off and had family changes as well, and that must be quite nice to then catch up, especially post-COVID.
Yeah.
No, it really is. It is lovely, and then to learn how other people have been getting on and what they've been up to.
Yeah.
It's always really exciting, yeah. And it does feel like, I know Rob's joking, but it does kind of feel like we are a family, and we're always rooting for each other as well, which is nice.
We were just talking about spoilers that we can't give away, but there are lots of crew cameos in the film as well, which feels really significant to us when we watched the movie. I was really moved by all of them. And yeah, Alistair Bruce does make another appearance. Eagle-eyed fans will see his 6th or 7th cameo.
He invoices them for it as well. I've seen him. The bare cheek of the man. Oh, he's already getting paid for the historical advice. He gets a free dinner. What more do you want, Alistair?
But he doesn't even take his own historical advice.
No.
That's the problem.
I think this is the most featured he's been as well in any Downton thing. He gets the first.
He's too modern, that vicar. Too modern.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey, you guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey,